Today's topic is water reclamation. The gray water we use, and each of us use in homes and restaurants and hotels, everywhere water flows from the faucet to the drain is considered gray water. Generally speaking, gray water, can't drink that water, so it's not what I call a purified water. For years, going back to Greek and Roman times, they used a means of capturing water and putting them in cisterns years ago. They had an understanding of the earth and things far greater than we do today. And I really say that in all honesty, because when I went out and spoke to people in stores and everything, who people were buying water, the plastic bottled water by the gallons, and I would ask them, do they know where we get water? And most of them said, well, from the faucet. And usually that's what people really, truly understand about things. Well, it's not always totally true when you consider that. Sure, the faucet's there, but somebody had to bring the water to you. How did it get there? It came from pipes. What kind of pipes they used? Years ago, they used, in the Egyptian time, they had actual copper pipes they made. Not tubing, but pipes. This copper was in great abundance, even then, and they used for everything, from pans and you name it. But today we use water. We also use copper. It is basically water that runs into homes in some parts of the country. Like California will use copper tubing, and it's called type M. It's a very thin copper. That's how they use it. And then you'll use type L, which is all it means is it's a little thicker material. That's all, and it's easily bent. So what we have now is water that is in constant use. We all use it. Can't get away from that, because water is one of the main ingredients next to sunlight. So we have water, which is life-giving to all things, and sunlight. Take away any one of those and we die. We need them. It's part of our life cycle. And when you consider sunlight is nothing more or less hydrogen based with helium, and then you look at water and you say, my gosh, water's got H2O, that's got hydrogen again. So hydrogen is in abundance in all of the reclamation. I mean the world and the universe. But what we can't do is what we have to do with water is we must go out and search for it. Today we have searched for fresh water, and we're finding out that we really are running out of water. The earth is nothing but dirt, rock, sitting on a plateau of water. In Florida, as an example, we're floating right on top of the water. It's really, and they have some beautiful caverns that you can go underwater and see this. It's really like going into a completely different world. But anyway, getting back to what gray water is, since we're running out of water, and that's a fact. Years ago, they used to have wars. There were wars about water rights and everything. Today, you really have not much of a right to own water. The government has taken that away, more than likely. So water is the gold of today, and it's going to get worse and worse, because as population expands, water is used for all living things. So my plan is this. I believe, and I say something very clearly, the word believe. You have to understand that what a beautiful word, believe. Duty, beautiful words. We are going to have to start to reclaim at least 75 to 80% of the water we use. Now what that really means is we're not going to let the gray water be unusable. And in today, technology is already ahead of us, so we don't have to wait. It's already in place. The techies are way ahead of us here and there. They really got ahead of that. Do you realize that there are water reclamation facilities in different parts of the world here? And we have one somewhere in Leesburg, I believe. Then we have one where I live in Leesburg. And this plant is basically what they do is they reprocess and reuse again and again the water that we use as gray water. And that water then is once again used for wonderful things. The exterior of water is used for all outside watering. Most of the golf courses in our area are watered by gray water that's been purified. So we do use it, but we have to use it even far more than that. I would like to see that we come along and we make an adaptation where we place reclamation plants next to the gray water facilities, basically the sewage plants. And what we'll do is we can recapture the water there, reprocess it, and then transfer it back into the facility in the towns and wherever the use of water is. So therefore, we don't have to have rationing of water for watering our lawns and exterior of the house, which we have now. And it's going to get worse. Presently where we live, can only water twice a week. And during the summer, that means the grass starts turning like yellow straw. Not very nice. It's not very pretty. However, the golf courses are still beautifully green. So it definitely works. And that the reuse of this water means we don't have to expend the water over the aquifer, which is directly beneath my feet in Florida. It's just 6 feet down. We're floating right on water here. So we don't have to worry about that if we go completely into the section of let's reclaim the water that we have so we can reuse it again and again and again. It would be a wonderful thing to occur for all of us. Thank you very much for the talk on reclamation. The next topic will be on water solutions and the trailblazers of our time. Thank you.